Okay, here's the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are live from round 4 at Okayama from the UK Sim Racers MX-5 League. Pete Newman now heading the pack down into first. Ayres on the left, Van Gool on the right, and Hefford in there behind him in 4th place. Daniel Hunt in 5th. Oh, right, gets a big slide on, manages to keep the car under control. That's down into the Moss S, so that was actually in Williams where he lost all of them places. There you go. Hunt wide. Hunt's going to say, nope, I'm going to send it up the inside line in first turn. He's taking out the inside line from Hefford. This is going to give Hefford the inside line for Williams, though. Can Hunt run that down all the way down into Williams? Can he hold that outside line? He's just looking like he's just about on board now. Up alongside, Van Gool's trying to come through. Oh, see, Van Gool could have tucked up behind Hunt, and he probably would have made it through as well. Oh, Ayres and Hunt having a coming together. That's through the exit of Williams there. Here we go. Hunt comes out on the outside of Williams. Cuts back in. Ayres tries to come across and there's contact there. Oh, and that's put Ayres on the grass. Here we go. Jamie Ayres is going to hold it, I believe, from Daniel Hunt. Follow Newman across the foot. Oh, Hunt goes on the grass. Newman in first place. Ayres comes across the line in second. Hunt gets third, Van Gool 4th, Hefford 5th. Here we are, heat 2 of round 4 at Okayama. And we are live and go, and Jackalit is got the jump there. Craig Jones in second, Darrell Wright third, Mike Waltman in 4th place. As they head round turn 1 now, Kyle Jackalit gets around there safely. So does Craig Jones, so does Darrell Wright, so does Mike Waltman. These guys have made it all the way through. Jason Morris there in 8th place. Heading down through Moss S as we go. Coming down into Atwood. On board we see Steve Hefford trying to make moves up the inside there. He's muscled his way round, trying to muscle past Martin Sampson. Oh, there was a spinner at the back there. Spinner out the back, that's Roy Verbeek. Looks like he's just caught the inside curb. And unfortunately has spun the car now up front. Jackalit is in first, Jones second, Wright third, Waltman 4th. As we see right there trying to hug the inside line. Ralph Cullinan trying to make that move on the inside of Martin Sampson with Steve Hefford. These guys dropping down into Revolver now. Oh! Ralph Cullinan goes down the order. That's tagged from Andy Maxwell. Oh, massive moves out wide there from Pete Morris. Gets blocked off from Jason Morris. Newman bullies as well. Van Gool, Kellerman was involved in that one. Newman just sent it in the middle like an absolute skyrocket. Here we go. Kellerman there gets Newman out. And then Newman opens up the gap. You see Morris there, open the gap up. Oh, Newman didn't need twice invited into a hole. And here we go, coming up the back stretch now. Hunt and Sampson side by side. Sampson's trying to hang on to Maxwell's draft. This is the only thing that's keeping him from Hunt now. Is he going to look at, here we go. Ayres and Morris Ayres got past Morris there. Sampson trying to hug the inside line, contact with Daniel Hunt. Hunt and Morris. Oh, Sampson's off. Ayres makes it through. Morris Morris hadn't made it survived, I believe, out of that one. Oh no, he didn't. So we're going to have a look back and see how Darrell Wright took the out lead from Craig Jones. Here we go, it's on that long back stretch. Darrell Wright sent it so far back. Oh, that comes from so far. He needed a FedEx to get it there. That was almost airmail from Darrell Wright. He manages to hold on. Absolutely incredible driving. As we see Ayres and Maxwell. Don't leave that door open for Morris, Maxwell, because you're going to get swamped. Here we go. Morris and Maxwell go side by side into Williams. The gap up front is down to 0.4 and dropping down as these guys coming down into outward now. Morris car number 8. Newman now seeing Craig Jones take the lead back from the arms from Darrell Wright. Is Wright going to defend for his life though, or is he going to allow Newman just to bully him off the inside line? Now if I was Darrell Wright, I would be defending frantically, because now he's opening it up to Newman's going to take the 3rd place. Oh, he's got to look at trying to get a better run out of that one if he can. Because Newman's got about 3.5 minutes, guys, and he's not going to be afraid to think, I can actually win this. Here goes Darrell Wright. Newman under attack. Van Gool has gone past Maxwell in the background there, you can see it. Darrell Wright still having a good go. Maxwell got back past Van Gool, so them guys have been swapping positions in the background. You see it, car number 19 and 39 there. Swapping positions, Darrell Wright now has got to try and hold Steve Hefford at bay. And I can guarantee you, Carl Jacklett is in that car and he is hoping that Craig Jones keeps Pete Newman behind him, because Jacklett's still got another 2 laps. He's got this one and one more. And if he doesn't hold Newman behind, Jacklett is sweating in that car thinking, please keep Newman behind. We're going to jump on board with Newman now, as you can see coming down into this first corner. It's Craig, he's got, I tell you what, Carl Jacklett's got to be hoping. Ayres has gone past Wortman there, so that's Jenny Ayres up in the 6th place. Oh, Newman's got a let better run. Craig Jones is on the gravel. Oh, we're side by side. Are we still side by side? We are. Is Craig Jones going to send it out the inside of Atwood? He is. He's got to let that MX-5 drift wide. He's got to try and cut off Newman's run now, otherwise Newman's going to get him on the back straight. Here we go, side by side. Newman on the right, 118. Craig Jones on the left-hand side, car number 29. Running down into the hairpin. We go, Newman's trying to take him. If he's going to go, he's going to go the outside line for the hairpin, which will give him the inside line for Revolver. Oh, that's Newman through. Jacklett has got one more lap to try and hang on. Van Gool and Maxwell still swapping positions. Oh, this is where I'd be doing it. In Williams, Ayres is trying to bully right there in the background. You can see it. He's trying to stick his nose up and say, let me through. Newman now is climbing all over the back of Jacklett. Jacklett's going to leave the door open. This is Newman going to come around the inside. Oh, there's going to be contact. No, Jacklett and Jones. Oh, no, last lap in Atwood. Jacklett, Craig Jones, Jacklett left the door open. Jones went for it, the door closed. And that's allowed Newman to take a top 15 victory. way to first place as Pete Newman. Steve Hepford is up 9. Ez is trying to climb, he's over the back of right. Van Gaal's trying to go around the outside of him. Van Gaal sending it up the inside, going into Hobbs now. Will follow the leader across the line for this absolutely epic job done from Pete Newman, please. There is Newman going across the line. Now Steve Hefford in second place. Darrell Wright, an absolute exceptional third. Van Gaal comes across the line. Maxwell Wortman. Maxwell got Van Gaal across the line. So in second place was Hefford. Third was Wright. And down in fourth place was Andy Maxwell there. Incredible last corner from Andy Maxwell. Maybe we can have a look back how Maxwell jumped Ez and Van Gaal. Here we go, so here is Van Gaal and Ez. They're heading up in through Redmond now, coming round Hobbs. Andy Maxwell's just sat behind us there, you can see car number 19. Van Gaal and Ez coming to Mike Knight corner. Maxwell kind of looks like he's settled in, but look, here we go. Ez runs wide. Van Gaal. Oh, that's incredibly close. 0.02. Is going to be underway. 5 lights and away we go. That's Andy Littler in first, Carl Jacklett in second, Alan Toon in third, Craig Jones in fourth, Ralph Cullen in fifth as he got the run down into turn 1. Andy Littler still out in front. Jacklett there trying to take the inside line up into Williams. Ez spun in the back. Ez and Jacklett's opened up about 1.3. Oh, see Morris just absolutely nosedive torpedo. Curb on the outside, coming round Piper now. Yep, curb acceleration, MX-5 into barrier, no bumper there. These two had history from race 2 where they tagged each other down into Atwood. Was the door open? Was the door not? If you're watching it back, let us know in the comment section below and tell us what you think. Craig Jones now looks, is this gonna, oh, I thought that was gonna be another replay of this one, just down into turn 1. Carl Jacklett in front of us. Martin Sampson has opened up a 1.4 second gap and is away and done. Coming down into Atwood. This is where it was last time. Oh, that's where it was again. Craig Jones, Carl Jacklett coming together in Atwood for the second race in a row. All the way down now in 12th place. Andy Littler trying to hold off. Darrell Wright is trying to hold off Andy Maxwell. Maxwell goes around the outside of Littler into Piper on this one up into Redwood now. This is Maxwell and Littler and Wright, and we've got Alan Toon. There's the gainers and losers. Sampson up 6, Van Gaal up 11, Hefford 13, Newman 13. Here we go. This is Jamie Ayres going down into turn 1. That's Newman on the inside. Oh, Newman just tags Ayres. Ayres goes round into Darrell Wright. Oh, that is Ralph Cullinan. That was going through Williams. Parked right in front of one of the optical green guys who just literally hit the brake and was like, well, I can't go anywhere now, mate. Go, let's have a look back. This is how it happened. Craig Jacklett, Darrell Wright. Oh, the gap was there. Jacklett just making a gap. Oh no, there goes Warman. Oh, Warman took the same line as Jason Morris. We jump on board with Martin Sampson for the final corner. Martin takes the victory. Don't bin it now, sir. Pete Newman in second place. Van Gaal got third. And Hefford got fourth place there, guys. Vivek crosses the line in sixth. Maxwell in seventh. Ayres eighth. Jacqueline ninth. Wright took the victory in the AMs. 1 late, 2 late, 3 lates, 4 lates, 5 lates. And heat 4 of round 4 at Okayama is go. 9 laps ahead of us. And Andy Littler is out in front with Ralph Cullinan in second. Darryl Wright in third. Ralph just takes the lead straight off the bat. Bully's Littler for first place down into the first corner there. Carl Jacqueline on the gravel. In the background, big puff of smoke from Carl Jacqueline. Ralph Cullinan is got the lead. Andy Littler is in second. Darryl Wright third. Craig Jones fourth. Jamie Ayres on the outside of Atwood for fifth place. Andy Littler takes the inside line. You can see all the cars trying to take the inside. Contact with Wright and Ayres. Oh, that's going to allow Craig Jones to try and come around the outside. Now down into Pipers we go. They are too wide. Jones has got to keep it off. Oh! Contact between Ayres and Jones there. Jacqueline and Jones is back together for the third race in a row. The Irishman in first place from Results Club in iRacing. Andy Littler doing a stellar job, is currently leading the AMs. We will bring you up the pros and the AM leaders. There they are. Andy Littler in second place overall. Jamie Ayres in third. Darryl Wright fourth. Has got Andy Maxwell tucked up right behind him. Here we go. There's Maxwell now looking at coming down through the S's side by side. Down into Atwood they go. Hard on the brakes. Oh, Ayres is out. Ayres has been out. Him and Littler had a coming together. Did the door just close on Jamie Ayres, and that unfortunately put him out of the race. Down up through the back straight they go. We're going to show you the replay of the Ayres incident. We'll just see what happens with Maxwell, Van Gaal and Jacqueline and Jones. Oh, contact there. You can see him optical blue and optical green. Maxwell is on the wrong part of the track there. Martin Sampson and Mike Warman have apparently had an incident. We'll try and keep an eye back on that one. As they're coming up now into Redmond. Here we go. They're all vying for positions. Look. Andy Littler takes the inside line. He's in the mix with Van Gaal and Hefford and Maxwell. Newman there just going around the outside of Roy Vivek is trying to get in there. Everybody's got cake and everybody wants a slice of each other. Only if it's chocolate. Don't want any other cake. Don't like any other cake. Ralph Cullinan has opened up a 3.9 second gap. Let's have a look back at this Jamie Ayres incident really quickly. Here comes Jamie Ayres and Andy Littler. Don't know, not going to call that one. Not going to call that one at all. But Newman is making moves. He's just got past Maxwell. Hefford now is climbing all over Andy Littler, going down into the S's. Littler takes the inside line. Hefford. Oh, there's going to be contact. Newman slips up. There was contact. Oh no, Littler goes round, collected by Maxwell. I believe Hefford may have had something to do with that incident. Hefford. Further back, here we go. Look at Maxwell, Kellerman and Sampson. Wortman in the mix, Morris in there as well. It's the stream of optical blue and optical green. Going through Revolver, they go down into Piper now. Wortman on the 419. He has got Andy Maxwell behind him now after Maxwell was just slightly involved with the Hefford incident. Maxwell trying to take the inside line. Wortman leaves a massive door open there. Let's have a look back at the Andy Littler incident. This is it with Hefford. Oh, there was contact. Hefford just goes round and unfortunately goes on to keep it on track. Oh, so you see Hefford. Oh, big off there. Hefford and Parfitt. Van Gaal sent out the inside of Jones into turn 1. Van Gaal right. Jacqueline. Oh! Contact with Van Gaal and Jones and right. Jones and Van Gaal now going round Piper. They're too wide. Oh, Jacqueline's involved in this as well. He's going to try and bully on the inside line. Is there going to be room? Are they going to come to contact again? I'm hoping Carl Jacqueline's sitting there going, no, we can't do this again. This cannot be done again. For 3 races in a row, however, Newman has gone up the inside of Jacqueline now. That's put Newman up into 4th place. Unfortunately, they come together. Here is Van Gaal, there is Darrell Wright. Coming down into the hairpin. Well, Van Gaal was turning right. The door was open. So maybe that just was a massive dose of netcode there. We go back live now. So let's have a look at the Jason Morris, Andy Maxwell pass. Oh, there was contact with Wright. That slowed Maxwell down. This is coming up into Hobbs. Yeah, Morris just slipped to burst contact there with Wright and Maxwell. That's what caused the issue initially. Andy Littler has been off again. Poor Andy Littler's had a little bit of a torrid time. He comes across the line, takes the checkered flag. Ralph Cullinan in first, Newman in second, Van Gaal in third.